How are we going, people? How the hell are we all? So what is rocking in your day today? I want to know where everyone is at. Sorry, I am actually 20 minutes over. Duty calls and you had to be there for the, it's the nature of the beast. So, and it looks like the rain is about to come down here in glorious Melbourne. Let me just fix this up because it's hanging down. So, Matty G, the trusted, the loyal, the brother in arms. How are you, bro? How the hell are you? Looks like I'm all flashed out. So, people, I know I'm a little bit late, but as duty calls, you always have to be there spontaneous. You can't say, hold on, guys, just put your life on pause. You need to be there for others. So, sending you love from Melbourne to around the world. And as I always start, I always let everyone know what's my intention of this live stream. Because people go, how do you always come up with content? How do you know what to teach and why do you teach it? And it's a really easy question and a really easy answer. It comes out, hey Amanda, good to have you on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. And to go into your message that you just sent me, I feel your pain. I really do. And that's why I'm doing my job, to create more men, so-called men, for you beautiful ladies. So it would be great to see the old rock star there. And it actually, you know what would be really cool, Amanda, as well? This is up to you if you want to be a part of it, because you actually knew me when I was doing my security at Club 23, and that was before my journey, and that would be really cool at the workshop if we could share that. And I remember you're coming in because you were promoting there and you're working as well. So that would be really cool. Tell people, because you're actually there when I used to be that big meathead in the black suit. I'm still a meathead, but I don't wear a black suit anymore. So it will be that would be really cool. I can't get my fat head in. Hold on, let me get this going. That's good enough. You can see. You can get me in there. So I am motivated on a number of drivers for this, because again, I like to go off when I speak to people, when I speak to one another. I like to ask people questions like where you're at, how can I be of my best support to you, how can I be, of my best service to you, tell me what's going on, where would you like to be, what does it look like, and so on and so forth, because questions are, one of the most powerful tools. When you ask yourself the right questions in life, you'll have everything that you want and you desire, but you need to be, obviously people aren't in the right state, or they're not in the right attitude or the right energy, so they don't want to ask themselves the right questions. They don't sit there and ask themselves the right questions. I always ask, and I speak to my heart, and I always ask my heart, if there was something that I need to know now, what will it be? And I tell you, the stuff that comes up, call it rubbish, call it, you're on drugs, on magic mushrooms, whatever. But the stuff that comes up is exactly what I need to know right now, because we have always the right answers, yeah, but we create the blockages. And I'll say that again. We have all the right answers, but we create our own blockages. And always remember that. If there's something that you can take away, if there's 50 things that you can take away from this live stream, hey Jody, how are you, my sister? Gonna speak soon. Can't wait to see you over in Bali, rocking it. Get your kickboxing going and that as well, and seeing your life. It's game time now. So that's our beautiful sister from Jody from New Jersey. Jody from New Jersey. So take away this, and this is what I want you to remember as well, because I know it's sometimes hard to keep up with me. I'm like one of those bouncy balls jumping all over the place. Trust me, I have to live with this brain. And you have always got the right answers. You have everything you need within you. The thing that you create which holds you back is the blockages, yeah? Mandy goes, of course I'll support you. So very appreciative of the informative content. I'm so looking forward to awesome stuff. Love it. And Daniel Saliba, another old school. Good to have all the old school people on. And thank you for the support. People that have been there way before my journey and so on and so forth. I remember geez, it's really cool to have everyone on. Go to school with some of these people, some people, the old rock stars, and it'd be great to, it gives a lot of respect and gratification. So I like to talk to people about where I've been and where I'm going. And a lot of people know me who I used to be, and a lot of people know me who I am now. And to have the old school people to actually give that, the proof of like, fuck, we know how much of a meathead and an idiot Lee was. Not an idiot, but you know, I was a lot different than I am now. So yeah, good to have you guys on. And if you know, send me a message if I can support in any way. You know, and Amanda, you know, I've known you for a long time, obviously through you know, through the A+ scene, as we will call it, and it's been yeah, it's been absolutely amazing to see you know, people grow and people stick together. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. I think the last time we saw each other was actually at, I think it was at Bond Bar. It was Bond Bar, would have been. Jesus, that's just a long time ago. But I really appreciate your support. So, all right, let's get down to business. Bendo, good to have Bendo on. Are you with Maddie, or you got separate phones? That's good. Love it. So, people really need to understand. Firstly, not understand, but connect and be awoken to. Mr. Let me Willis Saliba say, hey, never knew the thought that the meathead. I've always knew that you'll be very positive and focused. True, that is 100%. I take that with my arms open and thank you. I really appreciate that, because you know what? I agree with you, because who I used to be, I didn't think I would be that as well. So thank you for recertifying that for me. That's awesome. And that's so true. Big meathead, aggressive. I wasn't a nice person, but you can be honest, that was the truth. So no, I thank you that. And yeah, awesome again. So thank you guys, and Amanda and everyone, Joanne, Maddie, Daniel, who else is on here? I'm just going to send you. This is appreciation. See what happens? It turns to appreciation. You guys are the best. So let's get down to business. You ready? Do you want to learn something? Because when you're talking about understanding of what's your reason why, because people go, oh, why am I here? And you know, they like to use the reason why. It's not to do with the reason why and to label yourself something. Well, I'm a doctor, I'm a millionaire, I'm an athlete, I'm a whatever. It's not that at all. That's not your reason why. Your reason why is whatever task or identity that you create for yourself that creates you into a better person, that creates you into, gives you the energy of certainty, gives you the know-how, gives you the happiness, gives you the, you know, just the drive in so many ways for you to become a best version of yourself and be able to be that person that's going to achieve absolutely everything that you desire in your life. And if you ask, how do you know this? And you know, how will you know when you get it? You know when you feel empowered. You know that time, there must have been times in your life when everything just clicks, everything just gels. And that's a really special time in your life when, waiting for this guy to park, and he's taking up all the room in good old crazy Chapel Streets. And you know when you do something when it doesn't feel like work, that doesn't matter with the time, you know when you participate in something, when you have just your full congruency, full confidence. You know, people can relate to confidence. Let's talk about conviction. And when you do something and it doesn't, you know, there is no, oh, I'm tired, how long is it going to be? You don't need to look to achieve this. It is part of you. You know, when you love someone unconditionally, when you do your why or your purpose, you are loving the activity unconditionally. So, you know, it doesn't look like a chore. You will do it, and you'll do it to your best ability over and over again, because it's something that lights your flame, yeah, that burning desire. And we all know there's terminologies of, you know, purpose and passion and the rest of that. You know, I ask a lot of people, I go, so do you know what your life purpose is? You know, to be successful, put food on the table, and to look after my family. I'm like, that's more of a role, being a father and a provider, but what's something that lights you up? What's something that gets you excited? What is something that gives you that energy that you operate at your best potential every day? Yeah, and it's a lot more than being positive. There is a higher purpose. And how I discovered mine, so to let you know, and everyone's going, but wow, how do I discover my purpose? If you haven't discovered it, it is, I lost my, you know, and as everyone that can back me up, I lost my way, and through finding myself, I discovered my purpose. And as Daniel will say, because we went to school together, he knows me back when I was playing football, you know, back in the teen years, that, you know, when you're talking about purpose, if you said you're going to help someone, you're going to be an inspiring coach, you're going to be, you know, you're going to be a mentor, you're going to be someone that, you know, saves lives, someone that's going around the world sharing your story, I would have gone, what does that mean? What does that look like? You know, here's $50, thanks for feeding my significance. But yeah, you know what, that's never going to happen. and that's the truth. So what I want to tell you guys, really, if you're going in life, you feel like you're, you know, give me a thumbs up if this is the truth. Do you feel like you're just going in circles? Do you feel like you're doing something because you have to do it? Do you feel like that every day it's mundane, it's heavy, that you don't really know, you're not really looking forward to it? If that's you, then you really need to listen to this. Because that's been me, and there's sometimes even do what I do, I get into that as well. Because as humans, as we evolve, you know, the world's evolving, the universe is evolving, and we're evolving in it. So if we're not expanding with it, if we're not constantly feeding ourselves, because our identity, our human being, the way we're operated, our brain, it's always looking for something new. It's always wanting to learn. It's always looking to expand. And that's going to keep you hungry. That's going to keep your energy going. That's going to keep you growing, you know, but it's a lot more than growing. I'm talking about feeding your cells, your neutrons, because we're all light. And the way you feed them is with new information. The way you feed every, you know, subatomic particle, which is what we're made out of. And if you want to basically use that as normal language, it's basically we're light. So the more you can feed yourself, your brain, it's more information than you are. That's when we say you're going to shine bright, and that's exactly what it does on a scientific level. Just what is Amanda writing? Just let me have a quick look. We'll stop. Oh my God, you're so reading my soul. I feel like it's been a Groundhog Day for the last months, and I've lost my confidence and mojo. And look, and that happens to us all. And the reason why that happens is because you always want to be forward projecting. You always want to be looking at, okay, what's happening next? You always want to be creating something and actually programming your mind and your soul that you are moving forward. You're looking at, okay, what's next for me? You're getting excited. You're forcing yourself to get out of that comfort zone. Goes looking forward to the end of the live stream. Could give a quick brief to the next retreat. August, I have to share this video with people and loving it. Awesome stuff, and that is so true. So Maddie's been with me for so long, and you know we come in each other's path in October. I was obviously in Queenstown. Life was very different then, and Maddie was, you know, his life was very different at that point as well. And you know, we come in each other's life, and just the connection, the friendship, and you know, the loyalty that we've created with one another. And this is exactly what this live stream is about. And we discovered more of our purpose together as on a journey as well. And even now with my new partner Jabbar, my purpose have gotten even stronger, and she's added a different dimension to it. So what I want to talk about as well is understanding of, and is elaborated, and obviously how we create and give you guys an understanding of finding your purpose and doing that. So if you're taking value away from what we're doing now, what I want to say to you guys, that with the value that if you're taking away now, put yourself in, so this is 1 hour, yeah? You're finding energy, or you're finding some value in this in 1 hour. What we create at the retreats is, and even the simulation, even the workshop, is the days are between, you know, at the least 15 to 21 hour days. So we're working constantly on you discovering yourself, electing your drivers. I'm just going to park here so we can talk a little bit more intimate. And you're electing your drivers and your understandings of you moving forward. So what this has given you people, that it gives you a grasp on life, and it gives you a momentum or a focus on an accountability of you concentrating with no distractions on you becoming the best version of you. And that's why the retreats, again, the no distractions of you concentrating on you being the best version of you, not wanting to worry about this. And those 6 days give you such a head start and such a forward trajectory to who you want to be. So this is the key as well, that in our life, if we're getting caught up with the, like Amanda said, the Groundhog Day, if we're getting caught up with the riffraff, if we're getting caught up with the wrong energy, if we basically feel like we're going in circles, then what happens is that you need to stop, because out here is unwiring here. Your programming starts in here. Your world starts in here, not out here. If your outer world, if your reality isn't serving you, if you haven't got energy, if the people around you aren't filling you up, because you need to be very mindful of when you're around people, if your energy rises or it decreases. So going back to your purpose and understanding this, people, that if you're not feeling great, then honestly, you need to stop what you're doing. But more importantly, you need to start programming in here what you desire. And it's not what you think, it's what you feel. And you won't feel it straight away. It will be a process of you expanding and evolving, finding your power and stepping into your power. So the first step of how you do this is obviously what we create at the workshop is an accelerated rate of 2 days of accountability of how we'll be able to lead you to grow, find your purpose, find yourself, reprogram and move you forward. Obviously, the ultimate experience is the retreat in August, where it's 6 days of non-interrupting, where it's going to take you to the next level and beyond. But how you can start to work on yourself from today and onwards, but it's again how fast you want to grow, how much pain you're in, how much do you want to change, it's up to you. 2-day workshop, bang, the retreat, you're going to be exploding towards your goals and you're never going to look back. But what I'm going to share with you today, it is that you need to understand there is times you need to switch off. You need to stop. If your outer world isn't serving you, if your relationship isn't serving you, if you aren't serving yourself or you aren't serving the world, then you need to stop. You need to pause, not watching TV, not going drinks with girls, not celebrating, not to go to the movies, not to fucking do anything. You need to stop, press the pause button, and it's time to reprogram. Yeah? So what I ask you is that if money was not a focus, if you didn't need to create money to be able to obviously create, if you didn't have to create money to sustain yourself, to grow, to move forward, then what would be your ideal day? So if money wasn't a thing, you didn't have to, have an exchange for value. So what I will ask you, where would you be living? What would every activity be? Like, what would you be doing every day? You're not going to be sitting at a beach because that's not sustainable. You'll get bored of that. What is something that you want to do on a daily level? Who would be around you? What conversation would you be having? What food would you be eating? Yeah, so I'm gonna paint a picture for you. So imagine that you didn't need to go into work, you didn't need to exchange value, that you could wake up and it's something that would be your ideal day that would make you feel absolutely amazing. Yeah, I'll let you know mine. It's very similar to what I'm doing now. So I would be living, different places. To be honest with you, Bali. I would love to live somewhere on a cliffside, or just don't really matter where I want to live. But what I would be doing, it is that I get so much energy and so much gratification when I teach, when I can share knowledge. So when I learn something, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get a live stream. Oh, I want to speak to someone about this. And obviously through my life experience, through the trial and error, through the proven results, that I love to basically metabolize it, and then you regurgitate the information as you find fit, and the way that you know that you're going to get a result with your people. And the reason why I say your people, the people that you adapt with, you're not going to make it click with everybody. So I look at what fills me up, and what fills me up is me putting a smile on someone's face, me being able to do what I want with who I want and when I want, me being, not answering to anyone else but myself and my coaches who I respect, who have the results, and me leading a woman, a man, or whoever, and them going back to their family and improving their lives. They're going back to their relationship, improving their lives. They're going back into their world and improving their life. The ripple effect. That's what fucking gets me excited. Yeah, and if I can know that I'm contributing to one person or 10 million people, then I'm doing my job. And that's my ideal day, of improving people's lives. Not everybody, only the people that are open, only the people that are willing, and only the people that appreciate themselves and appreciate their energy exchange. Okay, and that's my ideal day. I would love to be having great conversation about very intelligent conversation about moving forward. Exactly, Maddie. Leaders leading others. And it was quite cool. I had one of my boys over, who was I think he was my second ever client 5, 6, 7 years ago, Ryan. And he came over and we had some beautiful scotch. I had my beautiful partner Jabal there. She was drinking red wine, and we had this really, really intense conversation just about growth, about life, where people are going wrong, and how easy, like, people think that they're here and success is there, but it's actually like that. Yeah, and the conversation that we're having was really awakening, and we're getting, Jabal was reading our cards, and we're just talking about, with life, how easy it can just be turned around, but it's consistency. And that's what I was really, and that's what really helped me to be motivated in sharing this with you guys, is that what I really, really want to stress, or what I really want to deliver in this live stream today and get the message across, is that stop doing what doesn't serve you now. Stop it. It's not a choice. It is a choice. It isn't, someone hasn't got a gun to your head. So stop doing what isn't serving you, because what happens then, you create that into a habit. That becomes a bad routine. And as we said, and even Amanda said, 13 months, it feels like I've been doing the Groundhog Day, not really feeling fulfilled. And life without fulfillment is the biggest failure. Tony Robbins, yeah? And a lot of other people say that. So you need to pause, press the pause button, close the door, spend time going within, spend time visualizing, spend time programming yourself so you're feeling it, and obviously very powerful journaling, writing. See your life categories. What do you want? Start to plan ahead for them. You want to lose weight, you want to put on muscle, you want to be injury free, whatever. With your wealth, okay, what business do you want to create? How much money do you want to save? Why do you want to do that? Whose lives do you want to improve? Contribution. How are you going to help out? Is it just going to be you, or is it going to be people in your niche market, in your avatar? Or do you want to help the world, or whoever? Yeah. Create a family. Do you want to have children, or you got children? Do you want to help that? Do you want to create a legacy? Do you want to create an empire, a brand, an organization? Relationship. This is a big one, people, especially for, I'm going to say, not just the women, but lately it's just been the women, is understanding that you are enough. And when you create a relationship with yourself, your life purpose will be placed in front of you. How I know this is that when you love yourself, and when you start putting enough energy in that into yourself, that you will find a way, you will find the resources you would want to look, you will attract love, and that will present itself as your purpose. And that is a very accurate understanding. So when you are looking for where you're going and how you're going to get there, you need to stop focusing on the stuff that's not really important, and understanding that, and as I explained in one of my earlier live streams, is that if I'm operating throughout the day and I feel like I could be operating better, I would say I deserve to be getting up early, to be smashing. I deserve to be connecting with people. I deserve to be sending my message out. I deserve to be training, looking after myself because I love myself. I deserve. And that gets me to take my standards up higher, because people's standards drop because they get distracted. They don't love themselves. So if you don't love yourself, or you respect yourself, then why would you keep your standards high? Why would you want to fly? You wouldn't. Because if you truly don't love yourself, nothing else matters. You're not going to go to the gym and look after yourself. You're not going to want to eat great food. You're not going to believe in that if you've got any appreciation to share with someone, because you don't love yourself. Why are you going to contribute if you're not contributing to yourself? You're not going to create a family or legacy because, again, you don't love yourself. And again, do you know what I mean? How can you love yourself and love another? You won't. And obviously that comes down to their self-relationship. And then if you talk about your passion and purpose, you're not going to want a passion and purpose because you truly don't believe and that you deserve it. So that what happens, people, is you get into a realm called existing. And a lot of 98% of the people in this population, that's what they do. They get into a realm of just existing, and they exist day by day, and that's why they find a job security, and it's fucking fantastic. I just go there, told when to go, when to eat, when to go to the toilet, when to stand, do this, do that. It's fantastic. You don't need to think. But more importantly, you don't need to evolve. So you exist. Yeah, it's a very smart system. Put you in there. You just move these little gears, press this button, these levers, do that. You get paid, way below your worth, and that's what you do every day. Well, guys, if that's the way you want to operate, then keep doing it. If you don't, then it's time to shake up your environment, time to shake up your universe and say, well, I deserve, and I deserve to have more. I deserve to be better. I deserve. And that comes from self-love and self-appreciation. That's something big that we're going to be really doing about relationship with one and a relationship with another, yeah? And we're going to be doing that on that 2-day workshop, and throughout the whole retreat is basically self-love, as people know. So this is the really important thing that I want you to take away from this interaction again today, is understanding what in your life categories, what are your 5 top drivers? What are your 5 beliefs? What are your top 5 values in all your life categories? And then what I want you to do is start to work backwards from that. And then really when you start to think, visualize, and write down, I don't want you to become numb to what you're feeling. I want you to become very active to what you're feeling and moving forward. So understanding where you're going and how you're doing that. And when you're doing the activity, when you are visualizing, I want you to be very, very mindful of how you're feeling. Oh, my beautiful father's on. How are you, Dad? I know you're rocking it today. You've been a busy man, always providing, been an amazing provider, and a father, and a support cast, and a friend. And I'm going to say friend more importantly. That's it. I'm 37. My dad is, let me get this right, you're going to kick my ass, 68. So what have we got, 30 something years there? So it's a big difference. But you know, I look at my dad, and no, look at my dad, I respect my dad as a friend, and obviously as a father as well. So thank you I appreciate that. See, this live stream's been gratitude, appreciation, how it's been amazing. If you don't appreciate, and if you're not grateful for what you got, so when you get what you want, how are you ever going to appreciate or be grateful for that? Good, mate. Good to see you. I know we're gonna catch up yesterday, but yeah, had a bit on. You know, you have to put your done when you're the CEO. You have to sacrifice and do what needs to be done. So this is an important thing, people. And I'm going to say this again because I really wanted to tattoo into your brain. If your life isn't feeling right, if you feel like it's Groundhog Day, like Amanda said, if you feel like you're just burning out, going in circles, then stop. Why would you keep doing what doesn't serve you? Yeah? If it's not going to change, you feel like, oh, I'm going to hope it's going to change itself. Excuse me, it doesn't. If anything, it gets worse. So stop, sit back, and this is the thing. Remember, if you're driving a car and you're in a navigational system and you don't know where you're going, but you roughly put it in and then you start driving, that gives you a thing called existing. You end up just going somewhere, you're burning out, you run out of petrol, and then, you know, if you don't really know where you're going as well, you end up sometimes, you know, you're not familiar with it and you might crash, and that's what happens. Or you just burn out and you stay there for 30 years. That's exactly what happens with humans. But what about if you sat down, you researched, and oh geez, those coordinates feel great, let's put them in. Yeah, they feel great. Not think great, they feel great. So let's put these coordinates in. You know what? Someone that I relate to has been there before, so they've told me about these coordinates, this longitude and latitude. They've said, well, this is the path to least resistance. Well, I'm going to model them because they've been there. I really relate to where they've been. So you know what? Instead of me making it up, instead of me pretending, instead of me wasting all this time and money, I'm going to go and I'm going to model their coordinates. So let's put those in. That's our brain. Yeah, the GPS, the navigational system is our brain. If we just do activity and we do not have efficient, if we don't have effective embedded commands, which is meditation, which is identity creation, which is guided, whatever you want, if you do not have that in your mind, then you're basically operating at 30% of your potential. You're making it up. It won't feel great. When life gets hard, and it will, you'll get challenges, there'll be bills, you'll get tired, there'll be people shitting you, whatever, that because you don't have the clear, precise, powerful coordinates, you'll drop away. And you won't, and that's when you won't want to follow your reason why. You're just getting existing to doing meaningless tasks. That is life without fulfillment, and you know what life without fulfillment means. That is your ultimate failure. Mr. David Tung, good to have you on, brother. Need to catch up with you, especially if you're back in Melbourne. I know you're always traveling around the world, and I want to see your sexy I was about to say your sexy bottom. That's what I want to say, but my brain, my left brain and my right brain are fighting as they do, and I want to see your sexy bottom at the that 2-day workshop, brother, because I want you to actually, what I'm doing as well as the people have been on, people that have known me from the start, I want to give them some feedback about, you know, you coming through beast mode all those years ago and how it's evolved. And I'd like to share, you know, with your empire, with your real estate empire, developing empire, that how when you started and where during that travel and where you've been. So if you'd like to do that, that'd be much appreciated. So going back to your purpose, and this is how we're going to rock this out. So understanding what your purpose is, people, press the pause button. I want you in all your life categories, in your health, your wealth, contribution, family legacy, relationship, passion and enjoyment, and if you want a spiritual awakening and power, that I want you to elect your 5 beliefs, your top 5 beliefs and your top 5 values for all of them. And then what you want to be doing is, the way you're going to be pulled and gravitated towards your reason why is, when are you in those beliefs? Are you operating from those beliefs? Are those values, are you valuing those? Are you actually living that belief today? Are you living that value? And that will make, so obviously that's going to move you into the right feeling, the right energy. And as I call myself, the identity artist, and this is exactly creating the right identity and character that you need to be every day so you manifest your dreams into your goals. Okay, so a lot of people ask me, what's this identity thing that you talk about, Lee? It's about moving people into an accountability, getting you focusing what we're talking about now. So obviously you'll be feeling certain feelings, or I won't say emotions aren't real, feelings about what we're talking about. You might be finding some of this valuable. You might be going, geez, that's a way good to look at it, or this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, whatever it might be. But what I'm doing is I'm giving you an understanding to be able to do tasks and techniques to focus, and where your attention goes, and that's basically where your attention goes, information flows. So now I'm getting you to in all your life categories, in your wheel of life, is to write down your top 5 values and top 5 beliefs. And every day and almost every second, you need to be living and standing in that power and aligning yourself to those top values. That is going to gravitate you, and that is going to pull you towards your reason why. Yeah? And it's a simple thing. Remember, you know, a car that isn't in alignment and the wheels are going like this, it's a bumpy road. It's a bumpy ride as well. And you're going like this and the car's going, and all of a sudden, if you keep going, the tire's going to fall off and you're going to, boom, crash. Exactly like a human being. So you need to stop, you need to align, you need to get a checkup, you need to get a service, you need to put in the clear, coordinates in the GPS. This is why I'm going, this is how I'm going there. I know that because someone's been there before. Feels right, beautiful, okay. And I've got the right thoughts, my right thoughts making me feel the right way. When I feel the right way, I'm going to have the right beliefs. And when I have the right beliefs, I'm going to take the required action I need to take. Yeah? Do that as much as you can. If you can have this alignment, if you can align yourself every 10 minutes, just quickly stop. Am I doing the right actions? Or sorry, hold on, my programming, my right thoughts. Am I feeling the right way? How's my beliefs? Am I taking the right actions? Because what happens is we become unconscious competent. Unfortunately, most of the time, it's not getting us where we want to go. So if we can stop, align ourselves and do that, it's absolutely huge. So what I'm going to leave you with as well, this is just a quick taste tester. The 2 days, people, the 2 days obviously for the workshop, you've got the 22nd to the 23rd of July. The whole first day is going to be a 12 to 15 hour day. And you think about, you've got 1 hour there. Imagine in person, energy to energy, seeing everyone. Everyone is in a protected environment. Everyone is on the same path of realization. You're in a protected environment. It's safe, but it's not comfortable. So imagine that 15 hours of you learning this, you've got the right environment, you've got the energy, and so on and so forth. It's gridded for transformation. Your mind's going to be blown. Then the Sunday, what we do after we've taken all the plaque back, we've peeled back all the layers, we start to program you with the techniques, the belief systems, and you are going to remember that you've had all of this in you. All we are doing is awakening it, and we're getting to remember how powerful and able you've always been. Yeah, you know that you've always got the right answer, and the right the right question unlocks the right answer. And what that does, when you ask a question, it removes the blockage, because we put the blocks in there. We have everything. We are infinite potential, and we have everything we need within us. As we grow, we believe limiting beliefs on all this bullshit. We put the blockages there. When you ask yourself the right question, you remove the blockages. Yeah, that is why a great leader, a teacher, or someone can say, well, you know what, I've been there. I'm going to get you to participate in this activity. You remove the blockage. I'm going to get you to ask yourself this question. You remove the blockage. I'm going to keep you accountable. I'm going to get you to focus on this and become this identity. You remove the blockage. Yeah, it's quite simple, but we confuse it. And I know this because I was, and sometimes I can still be the worst student. But you know what? We're human. As long as we have the awareness to change, then we change. The 4 pillars of change. You have the awareness. You need to understand. That's where you get a coach. Then you remove yourself from that. So it's called disassociation. And then every day recondition, so you keep moving yourself forward. All right, people. So all you Melburnians or whoever you are in Australia, I've got people flying over from actually New Zealand, one person from America that's going to be at the workshop as well. So that's going to be fantastic. And I've got my one of my bros who actually owns the flotation tank. So any of you Melburnians, get down to Paran Beyond Rest. It's just off High Street going back down. If anyone knows where all you party people, 66, just back there. And I'll give you the details if you want to know it. He's going to be coming in talking about his journey, talking about understanding the flotation tanks, how you take everything that I teach you, how you take your meditation, how you activate your pineal gland, how you just really take everything, your identity creation to the next level. So flotation tanks really accelerate what I teach you. I do it almost I do one at the start of the week and one at the end. So I'll be going tomorrow, and then I'll be going Saturday. And I'll tell you what, it's absolutely great. If you want to find out more about that, that's going to be part of the workshop as well. And we've got my boy Matty G. He's going to be flying over from Perth. He's my it's like Batman and Robin. He always says I'm Robin, so I'll just say I'm Robin. And he's going to be really bringing in some great life experience of being a father, a single parent that's gone through hell and back, through breakups, through the courts, through that, the stress, and being able to have the patterns and the techniques to keep yourself and your family safe. And I truly find that's priceless. So if you're someone that can relate to that, get down to the 2-day workshop. And as the beautiful Jody knows, she's going to be at the retreat from the 7th of August to the 12th. It's going to be huge. You're going to have 6 days, people, 6 days of, it basically takes your life to a different, there he is, Hollywood. Takes your life to a completely different, completely different standard and level. So if you want to know more about this, if you really want to go deep and concentrating on working on your reason why and your purpose, remember, understanding, take the money out, take the job out, take all that out, and what would be your ideal day? Where would you be? What activity would you do? What food would you be eating? What conversation would you be having? Who would be there? How would you be feeling? And what would you be participating in? Because remember, every activity throughout your day should be moving you towards your goal. If it isn't, then you're doing something wrong. People go, oh, but I need to do this. You don't need to do everything. Everything is a choice. Oh, hey, there you are. Hey, it's Dave. How do you pronounce your name? Datkut Boss. One day, my brother, I'll be there. Tell me, like, one day you should. How do you know you're going to have that day? Send me an inbox. I know that you did yesterday. Let's talk more about it, and we'll be able to help you. Thank you for another great live stream. Have a good night. Oh, Robin, you already started. Awesome stuff. See you in Bali. Yes, and we have to have a chat. Let me know when you're free later on this afternoon, Jody, and we'll start getting all that rocked up and all confirmed. And Malik Boss, awesome stuff. Okay, take care, everyone. Have an awesome day. Like I say, share this to everyone, because guess what? There are a lot of people, and the facts, apparently 97% of the population, what I researched the other day, do not have a purpose, and that's really sad. Amanda, she goes, thank you for the live stream, Lee. Perfect timing, so needed it and wasn't enjoying my... Oh, you poor thing. There you go, birthday present. If I've added any value to you, sending you a cyber kiss and a cyber hug. However, thanks you. I'm feeling much better and inspired. Oh, that's beautiful. So go out and live it. Go out and have a read. Go out and be excited that you've got this life, and life is a birthday. So happy day of birth, Amanda, and everyone else. When you learn something else, it's almost like you're feeling reborn. So have an awesome day. See you, Amanda. Have a great day. See you at the 2-day workshop, and see everyone else at the workshop, and see you at Bali. Take care, everyone. Sending you massive love and massive support and appreciation. Thank you for your time, and thank you for your concentration, and more importantly, thank you for stepping in a transformational exchange for you to become the best version of you. Take care. Thank you.